Hey y'all! Welcome back to the Harbingers D&D campaign. Woo! We are so happy to be back here and to be back here joined by Nat One Nerds tonight with Parker representing. We're so excited to have you guys back. And again, just a shout out to Nat One Nerds podcast. They are so amazing. Their podcasts are awesome. So if you guys ever get the chance, please go check them out. They are amazing. We love working with them. We love playing D&D with them. So everyone here loves the babysitters. um, so announcements real quick. Um, I'm not muted. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw your
That was
message.
way earlier.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, Emily, during the announcements, you need to be muted.
I guess yeah. I was really confused. Um yes, we do have an announcement. So we are sad to inform you guys that unfortunately Teal will not be returning. So Merilla is we love her very much, but Teal will not be returning to the game. It's due to some work constraints that ended up happening. So Merilla will now become an NPC. So we'll see where this adventure takes her, and we'll see how she comes across the rest of the party. So we love you, Teal. You're amazing, and we hope that everything goes well in your job and in your careers. Woo! Um, everyone commenting, we love you, babysitters. Um, Parker, is there any announcements from Nat One Nerds that you would like to announce?
No, we're continuing our wrap up of exploring Free League Publishing's The One Ring system set in Middle Earth. So if you're a big Lord of the Rings fan, or even just a casual one, or somebody in your at your table enjoys it, it's a great system for really anybody. We just recently published our Game Masters themed episode, which ended up mostly me just gushing over it. So our next episode, which is the final review, will kind of be shorter because that's usually where we do the gushing. So it might be a little bit shorter, but we'll be doing that here in about roughly 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. That will come out, and that will officially wrap up. And then we will actually be going on break for the holidays. Um, Me and Brandon are moving sometime during the winter. So we just got a lot going on. We figure with the holidays, it's a good time for a break. So we should be back hopefully around mid-February.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll be looking forward to that episode. So, okay, awesome. Well, any other announcements? No? Okay. I think that is all the announcements. Um, yes, we shall dive into recap of, oh, yes, Brandon will also not be joining us tonight. So he had some prior commitments come up tonight, and we are happy that he is doing those things and being with his wife, and that's all good stuff. So, but sad to see him not here. But with that, we are going to go into the recap.
Welcome, everybody. And so, previously on the Harbingers, our group of the Shards of Hope had finally traveled and made it their way into the city of Sun Shield. Here, they were having their yearly, Halloween party, but it was actually called a different thing. What was the festival for again? It was like the moon.
The Midsummer's uh
Haunt?
Midsummer's Haunt.
Midsummer's Haunt
Oh, wait a
festival
minute,
going
sticky
on.
notes out.
So coming into the town, there's a few people. Everybody's dressed up in different Halloween costumes, Midsummer's Haunt costumes, whichever you prefer to call them. There was we ran into one such guy dressed as a gargoyle who had told us that if we wanted to go grab some costumes of our own, we could go to the inn. We're kind of a little interested, but mostly just ready to unpack our things. As we go to the inn, we're discussing with, or correct, uh, correcting myself. On our way into town is when we ran into our beloved babysitters. Um, and they were able to guide us in. They apparently here on their own vacation, though they may not so much desire to be on vacation as themselves. Um, uh, After catching up with them, we've discovered that they were catching up with them inside the inn. We discovered that they're also in the search for the alchemists. And there was a person here who's supposedly an acquaintance of said alchemist that we're in the search for. In that spirit, we decided to blend in, so to say, with the locals to try and ask around and find out if there's anybody who knows anything. So a few of us got into our costumes. We had a lovely pirate, a lovely witch, I believe. Dusty, you didn't dress Esther. Then there was Val, he himself dressed up as a vampire, being a vampire. And then Echo dressed up as an undead zombie. Getting to the spirit of things, we ran from stall to stall, doing pumpkin carving and dunking the bugbear. Amidst all these celebrations, Nuri had finally had enough of blending in and decided she wants to go find more about things in the library, which made some complications with Douse, him not wanting her out of his sight. Come to find out, she was not going to legally enter said library, which also happened to be contain many precious documents to the kingdom, and thus it was going to be high security. Amid her travels, eventually she called a guard over and got Douse off of her tail, but only to be put on high suspicion as well. As she was going to be escorted outside the city and Douse was returning to the inn to go to sleep, Douse ran into the rest of the group, and all of a sudden a huge flash of light appeared above the, was it the inn? It wasn't the inn, it was a different building, right?
Yeah, it was a different building. It was a little cottage.
Yeah, huge flash of light over one of the cottages, and everybody started to transform into their costumes, becoming literal monsters. And that is where we left off.
Alrighty. Yes. And the players themselves became half formed into their costumes. A little bit of their costumes becoming more real against themselves. And as this happens, you guys see across from you the bugbear as he is let's see, it's where as he's menacingly coming towards you with this low guttural growl of "You can't dunk me" as he's coming towards you guys with his mace. Um, Beside you, you notice uh Echo. Well, I guess Val, you predominantly notice Echo doesn't seem to be like coming straight up into like pulling out his weapons like most everyone else does seem to be like readying themselves. He seems to be slouched a little on his side, um, kind of head cocked to the side, very relaxed almost. Um, and with that, we're going to switch over to Nuri.
I want to know what happened to Echo. Okay. So Nuri I'm assuming from where she is in the town, further away, she can still see the beam of light, right?
Yes. So when that beam of light happened and there was some chaos going on, the guards that were walking you turn and they look at this light and they're like, "Holy crap!"
As soon
Uh,
as they turn, she just like taps her staff and turns invisible. Runs away.
alrighty.
Was there
You
only one flashlight, or was there multiple?
There was the big ball of the pillar of light, and then there was two lightning
well,
strikes
three.
from the pillar. Three
Three
lightning
lightning
strikes.
strikes from the pillar. So
Okay,
one
okay.
lightning struck the dunk pit, then another one struck the inn, and then a third one struck in the graveyard. So that's where all of the lightning bolts struck. So you turn invisible, and the guards are like, "Miss, we need to. Wait, where'd she go?"
I
Oh,
run towards the library.
okay. You run towards the library. Um, there are
Trying to go around.
there are guards running past you towards the light, and then you notice that a lot of them kind of get a little confused as like other people are like other monsters are kind of coming past them. Like one of them, you notice this group of like goblins start coming through, and they're like and like attacking a lot of the guards, and the guards are like, "Ah!" So they're a little preoccupied with that as you make your way towards the library. Um, you do start to get closer to the library, noticing that there are still some guards that are trying to desperately keep their post, but fighting off zombies and ghouls and skeletons and all sorts of different people who have been transformed. Um,
Well, Nuri sees all of this and she'll go into more of a sneaking route and we'll go around towards the back because it's a perfect distraction. So it's great. We're gonna go towards a window or door.
okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Or actually yeah, no, perception. Um,
Okay. We will try the dice online and see who we will trust tonight.
and Greg,
Perception.
Dusty was going after Nuri, correct?
Yes, he was.
We-
He grabbed Houdini and
That's
left.
right. Okay.
I got a
With
17, by the way.
Okay, with your 17 for perception, you notice that there aren't necessarily any like low windows. It seems that there's only a front door and a back door. And the windows that they do have are very high, like very high up. Um, and it would be extremely difficult for you to climb. They're about like at least 3, if not 4 stories up, the
Okay, so
windows.
she will go towards the back door then. I'm assuming the guards are at the front.
There are guards kind of all around fighting monsters. Um, um, so you will have to be rolling a stealth check as well. Dusty, can you roll a survival check for me as all of this is happening as you're trying to look for Nuri?
9.
9. Okay. It's a little um it's a little tricky trying to find her. Um And right now, you're struggling because it is pure chaos with like townspeople running, and just trying to get away from these monsters that are like these townspeople that are turning into monsters. And other townspeople who weren't dressed up are now running away in terror from these people. And so it's a little tricky. You're finding it very difficult to try and find Nori at the moment.
Me too.
Nori, what's your stealth check?
Yes. Okay. So her stealth is. Does she get advantage because of the chaos?
No.
No. She's invisible. Does she get advantage? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's 18. But
She is invisible, so you do get advantage for that.
okay, it's still 18.
It's still 18. Okay. Alrighty. So with that, you're able to sneak around the back to get to the back door. And as you're coming up on it, you hear the chaos, the calamity all around you. You hear uh you hear some kids off in the distance that are crying out in fear. You hear families that are running and crying out for help, and just this chaos as you're reaching for the door handle on this back door.
So Nuri sneaks around. She's reaching for the door handle, like places her hand on it. She's about to like turn it, and she's hearing those kids crying out, and she just stops. And there's still the chaos. There's still the monsters. She kind of like grits her teeth, and she's like, "Ugh!" She kind of like lets out a frustrated cry, and she's going to turn away from the library and run towards where those kids were crying
Okay.
out from.
Alrighty, you may do so.
Actually, while she runs, were there still a lot of. No, she's just going to go straight to the kids.
Okay. Alrighty. You are on your way to do that. Dusty, you are still searching for her. High or low, Dusty?
Hi.
Okay, it was high. Alrighty. Um, as you are continuing to search, I will say that it has been a couple minutes at this point. Um, and you do catch a familiar sight of pink hair, around one of the corners.
I'm still invisible, actually.
Oh,
I haven't
that's
cast any
right.
spells or attacked anyone.
Okay, never mind.
What if
You don't.
Houdini is trying to talk to Nuri this whole time? We get within 100 feet, and you can talk to him. I'm just saying.
You know what? With the high or low, you got a high. Okay, Nuri, you feel the presence of Houdini.
Is he saying anything, or I just like notice he's there?
You notice that he's there. And you just hear a kind of like a, "Where are you?"
Running.
"Running where?" Forgot that this is what he sounds like.
I don't know why, but it makes me think of a parrot. Where? Ah.
"Running where?" Ah! No. No, he's not a parrot, he's an owl.
She'll just tell Houdini there's no time for that, and she's like running. She's like, flip around. Do you see the kid?
Oh no. Okay, sorry, it glitched out for a second. Can you say what you
No.
do again?
So as she's running, she's just like, "There's no time for that. Houdini, fly around. You see any kids getting attacked? Attack whatever's attacking them. Go for the eyes."
He goes, "Oh, oh, okay." Greg, you notice that Houdini takes off into the sky.
Hey, where? Did you find her?
He goes, "Hoo, hoo, hoo."
Understand.
What are you going to do, Dusty?
Well, I guess I'll follow him. He seems he probably found her. That's what Dusty's thinking.
Alrighty. You can begin to follow Houdini. All right, now we're going to skip back to the main mass. I want all of you guys, Douse, Val, and Amaris. I guess, yeah, it's only the three of you. If you guys could please roll initiative.
What happened to Echo?
You'll find out. It's
No,
on
I'm
initiative right
canceling.
now. The bugbear is attacking you. Ayo, arc moment. I love that gunman.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh, actually, let me pull this
Is
up.
that the best initiative roll that I have gotten this entire campaign?
Maybe?
Mayhaps.
I feel like you've gotten higher than that. You must have.
Bound to have happened. Okay.
I have a +1 in initiative. That's it.
I only
Ooh.
got a 2, so
You'd still
no,
be
I thought you were the first ones.
For some reason, my turn order is being weird. Okay. All right. Douse. Ooh. Douse got 11. Val got an 8. Maris got to 12. When I need to roll for Monsieur that guy. I got a new dice set. 2 new dice set, guys. One that's blood splattered. And then one, or I guess, oh, I dropped it. And then a metal one. I won't drop that one.
Calling it now, guys. When she TPKs us, it's going to be with the blood splattered one.
That's what I'm rolling.
No, that
Just
one will be our friend.
I actually have yet to use this one. Okay, bad guys got an 11. Okay,
My initiative is a 2 if you need that to decide who goes first between us.
okay, well, his is also a 2. So you get to decide. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second because Douse is hesitant to start fighting people he knows are citizens.
Okay. Alrighty, Amaris, you're up first. And since you're also next to Echo, you notice him just he's a little relaxed, kind of head off to the side a little bit. But also your primary focus is on this bugbear that is coming at you.
Okay. So real quick, Amaris is going to like in front of her, she's going oh, it's like stone in front of her. And I don't know if she has anything that could do this, but she's going to draw out a glyph of warding on there and set it up so that once Bugbear is in gets 10 feet, it's like 10 feet away from the glyph, it will activate Thunderwave. Yeah, Thunderwave. That's the name of it.
Okay. So you're drawing a glyph that will activate Thunderwave if he steps on it?
If he steps within 10 feet of it, Thunderwave will be sent in his direction.
And where are you drawing the glyph?
right in front of me.
Oh, okay. Let me grab some.
Yeah, I can draw it out.
Oh, you can draw it? Okay.
Yeah, freehand. We'll just do like eh,
Shit.
eh, eh, eh. I hope that resembles a lightning bolt. So yeah, as she's doing that, she's going to tell the others, don't attack the townsfolk. Go for the light.
Okay. So you say that out loud, and that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay, it is the bugbear's turn. Alrighty. So he starts coming for you. He's got how many feet? Oh yeah. He can make it over to you guys. Okay. So he does come within 10 feet of this glyph.
Activate Thunderwave.
Okay. Alrighty, because he's coming up this direction to come and get you guys.
All right, so he needs to make a Constitution throw.
Okay. He rolls a 9.
Aha, that failed.
Alrighty.
I don't want to attack the townsfolk, but this is more out of protection. That is 12 points of damage, and he is pushed back 10 feet away.
Okay. Right, he gets pushed back over here, and the glyph is gone now?
Yes.
Okay. With that, he's going to use the rest of his action to come running up, basically. Okay. You shove him backwards, and he has this big oof, and then he just gets back up, and he starts hunkering back down on over. Okay. Alrighty, and then these little dart guys make him come back over to these little guys. Okay, they're gonna come running over. Okay. One of them is going to come and slam into you, Amaris. They are going to attack you with a 11 to hit. Doesn't.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
is the stream.
No, now you're back. A little bit. Your voices are back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So the 11 just barely hits.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, with that, he's gonna roll damage. We'll continue to use the bloodstain. Wow! This is not helping me. That was 1 point of damage.
That's tough.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. Okay. Okay. So this target is going to move over here, and this one's going to move over here. This one is going to throw a rock at you, Val, with a holy crud, a 8 to hit. I'm assuming an 8 misses, Val.
Man, I'm liking these blood
Yes.
dice. I'm liking these.
Yes.
You like the bloodstained dice, don't you? All right,
I
now
no
it's
longer fear the bloodstained dice.
I know, I'm starting to fear them.
They're on
All
our
right.
side, guys.
Maybe I should switch my dice set. Switch to the metal dice. All right, to hit Douse, it is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ah, you do get struck. Where's my D4? Oh, okay. I guess they are now deciding to work. That is a 6 points of damage.
Oh, posh. That's fine. I can
As it,
take it.
as it threw a rock at you.
6 points. That drops me down to 59.
Alrighty. So during this, the bugbear's just growling, and he's like, "Can't dunk me!" And he's like, he's. It seems to be his mantra. Alrighty, and with that, we are going to go to Douse's turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Douse will understanding that we need to go for the light is what she had mentioned. Douse will run to the other side of this guy, to right about there. That's the can't duck the bugbear.
Hmm?
Bug right here. He's the guy
Oh
saying
yeah,
can't dunk me.
yeah.
He's like
So you just like run past him?
he's gonna run around him to behind him, and he's
Okay.
gonna do a stunning strike.
Okay.
You can interfere with the flow key. Okay, so basic attack roll, and then I get to stun him with my key. So this will be 14 plus 5.
If 19 doesn't hit, y'all in trouble.
19 to hit, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, 19 does hit. Sorry, every now and then
Okay.
it'll like glitch out, and I'm like, is it back yet?
That's going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay, 4 points.
And I had mentioned I was doing stunning strike.
Yes.
So until so I want to keep to attempt a stunning strike. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn. So he
Alrighty.
needs to do a saving throw against a proficiency in wisdom.
Does
So
a
it needs to be a
nineteen succeed?
succeeds, sadly.
Yeah. I rolled an 18 and I'm like, okay.
All right. Seeing if that doesn't work, Dawson's just going to go in for another hit and go for trying to make him unconscious.
Okay. All right. Roll the hit.
Okay, that is a 22.
22? 22 does hit.
Okay. D4, don't fail me. Or D6. Sorry. 7 points of damage.
7 points? Alrighty. You
Just go to sleep.
you knock him in the head and he just it seems to just be getting him angrier and just as he's just like kind of growling at you as you're punching and beating him. With that, we're gonna go to Val's turn.
Uh,
I don't know why I had this vision of Iron Man trying to put the Hulk to sleep. Just go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
I mean, that's about as fast as a monk can punch.
Yeah.
So I was seriously just thinking the same thing. I'm like, that would be a hilarious meme.
Yes, meme it.
Oh, all right. So let's see what's Val. Val is probably thinking the same thing as everybody. He's thinking go toward the light because it's probably the source of all this commotion going on. So I'm just gonna do. Oh, let me see here. I think I did. Oh, I didn't take that. Okay. I am just going to dash for my turn. I believe, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's first half. Just kind of
So,
dodging and weaving.
so you're coming up this way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that will spark an opportunity attack
That's
from
fine.
the bugbear.
Oh, from the bugbear?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's totally fine.
Oh, and from this target here, actually, yeah.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh, I have my gesture thing. I should have taken that opportunity attack.
So first things first, the bugbear rolls to hit you with a 14 to hit.
The misses.
Misses. Okay. His attack misses now for the animated dunk target. And does a no, that's a 14 also, so that misses too. Um
Hmm.
Also, I'm going to roll because as you were passing, you noticed that Echo is looking more zombie-like than anything else, and he does reach out to attack you.
Oh, bro.
That's a 12, so it misses.
Oh, okay. I was worried with that face. I was like, the one person that hits me is like my closest friend, and
Yeah, as you're
um,
like running past the bugbear and you're just like not even thinking about like Echo as your closest friend, like anything wrong, you know? You dodge the morning star from the bugbear as it comes down, and then you feel something, a hand try and like claw at your back, and you dodge out from behind that only to look into the face of Echo that looks more dead and monstrous than normal. um More undead than normal. And um
no.
as you continue to just run past with that, not and
Okay.
totally, you just actually just jump over the dunk target, like it's very small.
Mm-hmm.
um you just jump over it as it's like, get back here.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
Um,
actually talk, but
oh. Yeah, I figured being a rogue. Get in here. Is this the door right here to the cottage where
yes, so you do
okay.
see a green light emanating out of the top of that. I don't know if you guys can see it on your map. Oh, you might
It's
not.
blacked out.
Oh, yeah, because of that. I'll just make this even bigger.
Ooh.
Do you see some green light now?
Yeah, it's spooky.
Ish, spooky. That's good.
Yeah, Val will just get to the door. Um, is it locked?
It is locked when you try and grab on the door. So you did dash for your
Mm-hmm.
action. So
Okay.
your turn will be there when you try and like pull on the door and it's locked.
No, yeah, that's totally fair.
Okay.
So
Alrighty, it is now Amaris's turn.
Okay, so this target has just rammed into Amaris. But priority is getting to the light. So she is going to well, first she sees the target, then she notices Echo by her. And she's like, well, I gotta get uses Misty Step to step 20, 25, 30 teleport right over, and then
So you
she's
use
gonna
Misty Step to teleport there?
and yeah, she's just gonna teleport and move over there, and that's gonna be her turn.
Okay. Alrighty. You may do so. I was trying to change Echo's picture, but it's not letting me change it to the zombie. So I'm just gonna... I don't know what to do about that, so we'll just leave it. Okay. With that, it now goes to the bad guy's turn. All right, the bugbear is now going to turn his anger on you, Douse, as he comes to try and beat you up. With a 19 to hit, it just seems to be hitting Douse today. Only Douse.
I mean, that hits.
Okay. 9 points of damage, of piercing damage, with as he hits you with his Morning Star. Okay. And then for the zombie, Echo the zombie is now coming to attack you as well. With a wait, 22 to hit. Great. And 4 points of bludgeoning damage. You're just kind of getting wailed on right now.
There's a moment of like Douse noticing him coming towards him, and he's kind of like, all right, all right. And he gets smacked critically hard. It's just like a morbid, like face of betrayal, and Feely is like,
What? Okay.
but babysitter, why?
Why, babysitter? Alrighty, this dunk target is going to strike at Echo. Or sorry, Val. With a 13 to hit. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't hit because 14 doesn't hit. Another one's going to shoot at Amaris. With a nat 1. It tries to throw it and it just, the
Yes.
rock just like lands right in front of it. And you see, like, it almost like it doesn't have eyes or a face or anything. Like, but with its body language, it just looks confused. Like it threw the rock, but the rock just fell down, and it kind of like turns around, and then the dartboard just kind of like turns down a little bit, and then just picks up the rock and just scratches its head, like at the top of like what just happened?
When gravity is on your side.
Exactly. Okay, the other animated target is shooting at you, Amaris, with a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that will do 6 points of damage, of bludgeoning damage, as it's throwing a rock at you. It's like, I don't like you. Even though it doesn't talk.
Wait, how much did it do?
6 points.
It's funny that it's like, I don't like you. And I think Amaris is one of the few in the group who did not throw anything at the targets for the dunk the bugbear.
There's only two of us.
I'm voicing its inner thoughts, though. It doesn't actually talk.
I know, but still.
True, true. Okay. Alrighty, with that, we are going straight to Douse's turn. Douse, you're
Okay.
hurting.
He's hurting, and he's not just physically, but a little emotionally, seeing his babysitter. Like, reality, he wasn't too attached to them, but he does respect them. But yeah, I might be buttering it up a little bit, but still. Douse will. Who do I hit? He's gonna turn to Dusty. Oh, does he see Dusty actually?
I don't
No,
think so.
Dusty's not there. They're off
Okay.
on the side right now.
I had forgotten that until I saw Nuri over there as well. I was like, wait a sec. Okay. Realizing he's the only one back here, Douse will try to stun the zombie, who used to be Echo. Doing again a punch with a. That is a 15 to hit.
15 to hit Echo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a 15 does hit.
Okay. He needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 23.
Okay, he saves. He'll do one more punch onto the bugbear.
Okay.
20.
Was there any damage done from that punch to Echo?
Oh, yes. That is 4 damage.
4 damage? Okay.
And then a nat 20 to hit the bugbear.
Okay. Nat 20. Okay, double the damage.
Okay, double the damage. Is that before or after I add the double the dice or
So
double
you
the whole
doubled the
damage?
dice.
Okay, that is also 4 damage.
4 damage.
I rolled a
Okay.
1. Okay. After throwing those punches, he's going to run off to join the rest of the group.
Okay, you will get an opportunity attack from both of them.
Okay, I can get to right there. And that's fine. I have the Jester thing, which I believe gives them disadvantage.
They do have disadvantage on their attack against you.
Which is
No,
why
I
I'm willing
can't
to
use
take
my
it.
metal die. I've told myself I'm not going to use the metal dice while I'm DMing because it was doing so well for me as a player yesterday and I don't want to curse them. Okay, disadvantage, that is 16 to hit from the bugbear.
That hits.
Okay, that was disadvantage. Then let me see if Echo hits. No, Echo does not hit. He rolls a nat 1.
All right.
But the bugbear will do 11 points of damage to you from the Morning Star.
All right, I can take it. I'm
Alrighty.
taking a lot of damage, but I can take it.
Yeah. Echo tries to like crawl at you, swipe at you, and he just like over swipes and just falls face first into the ground, just and takes 1 point of damage. So he just falls on the ground. He's prone, so he's gonna have to spend half his movement to stand. Alrighty. Um, Douse, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, all right, Val, it is your turn. You're up.
Oh, Echo. Um, all right. So real quick, would the door just off a quick millisecond, how sturdy does the door look?
The door looks it's about a mid-range door, not super like it's just a regular wooden door. You would say with this kind of building, it's not as like upkept, so it's not as sturdy as it could be.
Okay. Um, I probably won't trust my -1 modifier to strength here, so I'm gonna go with I'm gonna try to pick the lock, see if I can get it open.
Okay, roll your sleight of hand to pick the lock.
Also, am I heathen for using my little Christmas themed dice?
No.
Okay, good.
That's
I
okay
mean,
here.
we have the whole Nightmare Before Christmas, so yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas covers you.
kind
Oh,
of blends both of them.
I only got a 9.
A 9.
They
Oh,
are not jolly dice apparently right now.
Nightmare
Lean more
Before
on the
Christmas is
skeleton
not
side.
helping you, I guess.
No, no, it's
Maybe
not.
you need to use
So
a Halloween one because it is a Halloween session.
I do got one. Oh, I'll have to grab it.
Um, so the 9 does not hit. Or sorry, does not unlock the door as you're trying to unlock this door with your lock picks.
Okay. Um, yeah, I'll just look over my shoulder and just be like, cover me. I'm just gonna keep trying to do it.
Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're gonna go to Amaris's turn. The
All right.
town falls into the market.
So Amaris does hear him say, "Cover me," so she understands that, and she is going to scream as she casts Vicious Mockery. She's going to direct this at the target that hit her. Like, would this work?
Wait, no, hold on.
Would you know if it would work or not?
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Well, anyway, um, she's gonna cast Vicious Mockery at the one that tried throwing the rock at her but missed. She's gonna be like, "For something that requires aim to hit, you sure don't have any."
Alrighty. Roll, he has to make a wisdom save. Does a 10 succeed?
You are muted, Megan. We
Oh,
didn't hear.
whoops! It does not succeed.
Alrighty, how much damage?
So
Psychic damage is
psychic
available for
damage
these.
3.
3 points of
So
damage. Okay.
3
Rolls.
points of damage and has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Roll a second d4 because we are level 5 now, so or level 6, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You guys
you
are
add an
level
extra
6.
d4 to the damage.
Yes! So that is going to be in total 7 points of damage.
Okay, alrighty. This little dunk target, um, okay, as you say that, it just goes and just like just kind of like teeters a little bit and then just collapses on its back.
Amaris just stands there, like sees it fall backwards, and she's like, "That is not what I expected to happen." Okay.
Uh,
Roasted it so hard it died. Very nice.
Yeah, you really hit that on the target. Okay. With that, Amaris, it is now it is now back to the bad guy's turn, guys. Woo! Okay. Okay. Alrighty, he's gonna do that. This one is going to throw stones at Amaris, who just viciously mocked its party member to death with a 21 to hit.
Ah, dang, that hits.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it throws a rock at you. Bounces off your head. The other one is going to throw one at Amaris as well. With a dang 23 to hit.
Jeez,
Again.
I'm just getting stoned over here.
Yeah, a little bit. This one's only 3 points of damage. It's getting smacked
Okay.
in the head. Okay. So Echo is going to spend half his movement to stand up. So then he's got, oh, what? Okay. And then he's going to, okay. Alrighty. And this guy, alrighty. Okay, so Echo is going to make it over here because he's going to use his movement to continue going. But he doesn't attack you guys. This bugbear is coming at you, coming after you, Dow. And he's going to strike with his Morning Star.
Are we sure he doesn't want to dunk me?
He goes, "You can't dunk me!"
Well, I mean, the pool is right there.
Yeah. Maybe he just throws you in.
I mean, I
13,
could
does
use
a
shape
13
water.
hit?
13 did not hit.
Does not hit?
Right.
Alrighty, so he misses. Okay. And with that, we go back to Douse. It is your turn now.
Hmm. Does water?
Also, keep in mind that this bugbear, with each hit that you guys are like wailing on him, he does not look hurt. He seems to like take it and then just shake it off and keep going.
All right. I will use my 2 remaining key points to do water whip then and bring out the big guns.
Ooh, alrighty. Water whip.
That's
Pulls
my.
out 2 giant water guns.
All right, Way.
I will
Looks like he
dunk
can handle
you.
this. Let's go. So, uh, they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, that that's a dirty 20.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that passes.
But he still takes I think he takes half damage.
Yes, that's what I was trying to find real quick. So 3d10, half of that. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that one because I couldn't see it, and it came out on a 9, so I'm not sure if that's what it was or not. He takes 5 damage because that's an 8 plus a 1 plus a 1.
Okay. An 8 plus a 1 plus a 1. Okay, so he takes 5 damage, you said?
Correct.
Alrighty.
And
Okay.
I think that's my turn because he's just trying to cover.
Yeah, and so you smack him with this water, and he gets like doused, and
Me.
he's just.
I lean forward a little, just
What'd you say?
dunked ya. I lean forward a little bit and just dunked ya.
He goes, "You can't dunk me!" He doesn't like water. I think he's like a cat. Val, it is your turn.
So, as the rogue that has not been hit at all so far, look back and like, you guys are doing great as they like get stoned and like hit with like all sorts of stuff. Um, and I will just continue to try to pick the lock here.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand.
It's gonna be a 12.
12. 12 does succeed.
Yeah.
Open the door. Okay, let me move this roof now. As you walk into the room, let me describe what you see. So you see a very small one-room home, with like a little, just a bed off in the corner. It's like a studio apartment. um, with just like a table, some chairs, but the middle of this area has a whole bunch of like wooden planks that are just like crashed to the ground. Um, and you notice as you kind of see that the roof is paved in, where you're at. Um, and there's just this pillar of green energy coming up out of the ground. And as you're kind of entering into this room, you notice that there are two ghostly green light specters that are kind of floating around. And when you come into the room, their eyes lock on you and they go as they are coming up towards you. Um, but that's your turn.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Quick question, Val. Did you say that you're doing great part out loud? Is that just
I'm doing
internally?
um that
He was like unlocking the door. He looked back. He was like,
oh
"You guys are doing great," and then like kept going
oh no, that was out loud as Val.
out loud.
Yeah.
DM, you should look at the chat. There was a suggestion that the others should get advantage on their next attack.
From Lady Noir, it says if Val said that out loud, the others should get advantage on their next attack. You know
Approve the
what?
suggestion.
High or low? Lady Noir,
Low.
actually, Lady Noir. Can we do Lady Noir? Would you
Oh, okay.
respond to a high or low? So
It'll
what
take
it
a second
is
because
you
there's a
pick
slight
one.
delay.
Oh, okay, we got a high. All right, Lady Noir. It was high. Okay. The others will get advantage on their next attack. Just for you, Lady Noir. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Alrighty. So Douse and Amaris will be getting advantage on their next attack. Because their babysitter's like, great job, guys.
You're doing
Alrighty.
great, sweetie.
So we're at the top of the round with Amaris, and we're gonna pause for 1 second. As Amaris, you do hear sounds of kids um coming closer of like cries of like "Ah," kind of coming closer towards you guys as or a kid. Where's the ding? As there's a
This kid's
kid.
dream just came true. He became Spider-Man.
No, this one's just a regular kid. I should probably get a regular kid image out to be fair.
He
Because
was
he
too
didn't
young to dress up. His parents were against it, you know.
yeah, yeah, he was yeah, he didn't dress up. Where's my child? Ah, yes, my whole section of children. Okay. This child, because we get rid of Spider-Man here, is being chased by a goblin. Um Where's that other one? Gonna need that one soon. Okay. Coming from down this area. I'm gonna delete the rest of these people because they're not here anymore. Alrighty. So you do hear that coming off from the side there. And while we're pausing the top of the order here, Nuri, you see this kid being chased and you finally caught up to them. And Dusty, Houdini is leading you back towards the main square. Or has been leading you back towards the main square where the party is. Um, and you hear the sounds of like this kid crying out and being like, you also hear the sounds of fighting and lots of rocks being thrown. You and Nuri both hear all of this as it comes down. Um, I am going to have you both roll and add yourselves into the initiative tracker.
We both rolled a natural one for initiative.
Wow. That was terrible.
Well done, everybody. You did
I
it.
got a total of 3.
Mark 'em.
You guys came late to the party. That's what happens. Okay. Um, leave this right there for a second. That is really sad. Okay. And Nuri and Dusty, I'm going to place you guys where you actually are on the map. Nuri, you're coming up from this direction, and Dusty, you're coming up from this direction. Okay. So that's where you guys are. Do you see yourselves on the map?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Alrighty, Amaris, back to the top of the round. You do have advantage on your next attack because of Lady
All
Noir.
right. Because thank you, Lady Noir. Okay. Here. Oh gosh. So what she is going to do, like she hears the kid, and like sees the kid being being chased by this goblin. Like looks back at the now open door. She's gonna call out to Douse and say, help Val. And then she's going to start running towards the kid.
Okay.
And I know, and as she passes by the bugbear, she's actually going to like reach out, even to just lightly brush him and cast curse on him.
Okay. How does curse work?
Let me find it real quick.
He will get an opportunity attack on you if you are running past him.
Let's see.
But after you
Bestow.
resolve.
So he must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry about that. Okay. Wow. Okay, what is what is with this? I rolled a 17.
Ah, shoot, that succeeds.
Okay,
This
I
is
guess
unfortunate.
the bloody dice is not favoring you guys anymore.
Told you.
Well, dang
Told
it.
you.
Well,
You're
that
gonna use
was
it when you death.
the attempt, but focused on the kid right now. So it's 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Bugbear does get